Well, welcome. This memorial pursuit team was, I thank everyone for coming and everyone's able to extend a special welcome to her husband, Worth, Sarah, who's a nice person, her daughter, Joey, Becca's husband, Becca, late daughter, Sue and Lord Pastor Scott was able to join us in person. Thank you so much. We want to be here for you. We also want to say welcome to Aaron and Ethan and Matthew and their different places today. They're in person that are right now. We also want to thank all family and friends, community members who are here. We also those watching. Everyone on the East Coast, clearly all, but also all the brothers and sisters. We're going to open up with a prayer, and then we're going to have a special musical number of one of Sue's favorite songs by Hillary Scott, titled Join Me in Prayer. Lord, we're entering into one of those paradoxes where we grieve, yet we celebrate at the same time. Grieve the loss, but we celebrate the gain that Sue. She now sees you face to face, which is where we place our hope. And rituals and ceremonies are important, but this is so much more than that. We ask for health, healing through this communal effort. Remember her love, but point to you at the same time that others might enjoy the same joy that she now has for it. So in the name of the fame of Jesus in our hearts, say, please come. Welcome. Welcome here. I'm so confused. I know I heard you loud and clear. I followed through. Somehow I ended up here. I don't want to think I may never understand. And then my broken heart, a heart of your plan. When I try to pray, all I've got is hurt. These four words, I will be, I will be, I will be. I know you could, but this don't feel good right now. I know you think things I could never think about. It's hard to count on the joy, distracted by the noise. Just try to have promises, sometimes I miss out. Remember that you're gone. I am not so. I will be done. I will be done. I will be done. The child on my knees, all that comes to me is I will be done. I will be done. I will. I know you see me. I know you hear me, Lord. Your plans are for me. Goodness you have in store. I know you hear me. I know you see me, Lord. Your plans are for me. Goodness you have in store. So I will be done. I will be done. I will be done. The child on my knees, all that comes to me is I will be done. I will be done. I will be done. I know you see me. I know you hear me, Lord. So what is it we're doing here? Is this a funeral? Is this a memorial? It's a celebration of life. Got this virus thing, so only some of us can be here, some of us can't.
There's health and healing and rituals and ceremonies like I pray. There's a real purpose, but there's more than that. We hope that there's more than that today. And it's a chance for the collective community to have some type of closure, but we're not trying to get over it. We're trying to learn how to live with the loss, but we're also trying to turn this loss into life as your wife and your mother-in-law, and your grandma constantly do. But whatever the purposes, plural, are, if we make more of Sue today than we do Jesus, and I'm confident in saying that because she would want us to point to her source of confidence. And the way that she finished her life, and the way that her entire life was lived, would prove the point that she wants us to make much of her source of confidence, which was Jesus, her Savior, her King, her Lord, with whom she is now in person. So that's what I hope we do today, but I also hope that we get to love you, that you guys get to receive love, that you get to experience grief, yet excited at the same time. It's that paradox. So we will talk about Sue, but we're not only going to talk about Sue, we're going to try to. And maybe one of the best ways to do that is to talk about two other women. We're both named Mary, both written about in the Bible. And the first one, Worth stood right here the last time he preached at the beginning of the month, preached a sermon about that Mary. And that Mary was a Mary who came and basically interrupted an all-male dinner party and poured out an extravagant amount of ointment, of perfume on Jesus, and then cleaned his feet. His feet. Like got down and cried on his feet and cleaned his hair. And there's plenty of good stuff to clean out of that topic. But the main point is not be like Mary. The main point is, can you see what Mary saw? Do you just see this carpenter? Do you see this guy? Do you see this smart teacher? Or do you see the Savior, the Messiah, the King, God in flesh? And I ask that because if Sue was here, she would say, can you see what Mary saw? And so I'm asking us, can we see what Sue saw? Likewise, the other Mary, who happened to be the mother of Jesus, when she was basically a kid, maybe a young adult, had a visitation from an angel. And the angel says, you're going to have a baby. And not only that, it's going to be the Son of God. You're going to raise God. And she asked one simple question. I never know the guy. Don't know how that's going to work out. Brief explanation. She literally said these words: I am the servant of the Lord. Let it be according to your will. Not only do I want us to ask, can we see what Sue saw? But do we trust like she did? Because it's one thing to see him, it's a whole other thing to give him everything. That's why we just sang that song. That's why we're going to listen to it again at the end of these brief comments, because we're going to sandwich my comments with her trust. Listen to these words. This is from that song that I just sang for us. It is so apropos and so fitting. I so would love this song. It's just one refrain. I may never understand that my broken heart is part of your plan. When I try to pray, all I've got is hurt and these four words: I will be done. She saw the King, she trusted the King. Are we doing the same? And we could definitely talk about Sue. We could talk about Sue for an hour. We could talk about all the lives that she influenced through Young Lives, which is the teen moms through the Young Life program. And if you read Facebook or social media and all, you can see this entire week just blown up with ladies literally saying she was the most influential person in my life. Or her time in service with moms, mothers and preschoolers. Or her ability to watch the Food Network and replicate the meal. Or her sweet potato pie. Or her homemaking. Or her ability to nurture and raise 5 kids. Or her ability to showed devotion to her husband, or her dedication to her husband who happened to be pastor. And those are two different categories. That she did very well. We can talk about those, but we don't have time. What we'll talk about a little bit is her crafts. If I had to pick one thing that represented her well, it would be how much she influenced, how much she touched people, how much she loved people through her crafts, whether it was quilting, knitting, or cross-stitching, or crocheting. As a matter of fact, the second to last conversation I had with her was about the zipper that she accidentally sewed on backwards, the dress she was making for her. And sorry about that, I don't think you can reach inside a 1-year-old's dress and unzip it, so I'm going to go ahead and fix that. Or the Christmas ornaments that she gave out last year. I don't know if you guys can see it or if you can see it online, but this is a clear Christmas ornament that's filled with threads, filled with little bits of materials. If I understand correctly, primarily from projects that she and her late daughter Rebecca are working on together. And not only the meaning that is packed into that, but the verse that she put on that was from the book of Hebrews, the 6th chapter, specifically verse 19, that talks about Jesus being the anchor. We're seeing a theme here in Sue's life. She wanted to give other people hope in the midst of losing her daughter. She's walking around worried about other people extending the life of love that she's giving from love through her crafts. That was Sue. But it was just amazing how much it struck me to be lost. And or every conversation that Worth and I had after she went to the hospital, for those that don't know, just months ago she had a cardiac, intensive care unit. And every time we spoke, he was telling me another story about their doctor, their nurse, or another staff member, where she was saying, look, we're going to make the best decision with the best information, but ultimately I trust God. Time and time again, or the person that she had to share a room with initially, or even to this point, Worth is still calling the hospital to take care of affairs. True story, and some lady says, oh, you're Sue Wilson's husband. Oh, I didn't get to meet her, but I really wish I did. And there's something special going on there. If I had to summarize it, I would do it twice. I would say that she was trusting God, that she was more concerned with others, and that she was growing in peace. Even while she's in the hospital after a major cardiac event, making literally life and death decisions about, you can't go to transplant this yet. Oh, should we do this operation? Should we try that? Got to run this test first. Pulmonary pressure's too high, etc., etc. And she's trusting God, vibrant. She's more concerned with others, like really wanting to not leave work with all of her craft projects to have to clean up. Like that was like a daily thing, right? Literally concerned with others and growing in peace. That was one of the first most prominent things that was that from the get-go. She showed up at the hospital and was just filled with peace. And it just kind of grew. She's literally living out thy will be done. So before we play that song again, I want to end with just a couple scriptures, because I think once again it promotes this idea: do we see what Sue saw, and do we trust like Sue did? Last week, Worth found a little tiny stack of some verse cards, but they weren't regular verse cards. The content of verses was quite staggering as it continued to point towards this theme. For instance, 1 Corinthians 1:6 was one of that passage reads this way: I am sure of this, that he began a good work in you, bring it to completion at the day of Jesus Christ. However, She had personalized all of these texts. So she wasn't just memorizing them, she personalized them because this is how she wrote down that verse. I am confident God will complete the good work He started in me. She had another one from Romans 8:28, very well-known passage. And we know that all things work together for know God, or those who love God are called according to purposes. But she wrote it this way: I am assured that God works for good, for my good in all circumstances. Can you see the seed? Can you see the trust? Or 2 Corinthians 1:21. I have been established. I have been anointed and sealed by God. Or 1 Corinthians 6:19. I have been bought with a price, and I belong to God. That gives me faith when I see what she has been, and the way that she finished her life, and more importantly, the way she lived. 12th chapter of Romans says, before you, brothers, by the mercy of God, present your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable to God. Sue Wilson was a living sacrifice. Can you see that picture? Can you see her knitting and quilting and being more concerned about you, or me, or you, or your kids, or your granddaughters? That's what it means to be a living sacrifice. And if we do anything else today, I just want us to ask, can we see what she saw? And do we trust like she? I'm going to pray, in particular, blessing over the family. And then we're going to listen to that song again, Thy Will by Hillary Scott, because it has profound lyrics about trusting God, even in the midst of literally a broken heart in this situation. And then we'll play one more song, Thrive, by Casting Crowns, because if Sue wanted anything, she did not want us to sit around singing old chants and being all subdued and slow, because of where she is right now. And we are either crazy, those of us who claim to follow Jesus, or she's literally standing next to God in Christ for him. If that's true, then we have the ability to rejoice, we do the same. Before I pray, I want to extend an invitation to the rest of us, whether you're watching online or whether you're sitting here, is that we would love them long term. Yeah, thank you for being here, but how about a week from now? How about a month from now? How about a year from now? When the hole in their heart, which will never be filled, will be learned to dealt with, learn to be lived with, when that scar turns into something beautiful, will we still be there? And I encourage and exhort us to not miss out on being the hands and feet and heart and hug of Jesus. This is where it comes true. Rejoice with those who rejoice. And to you, I would ask, let us do that. Doesn't mean you have to take every phone call. Doesn't mean you have to take every copy. But let us be the hands and feet of Jesus. I'm going to pray and sing these two songs. And remember Sue well, Joyce. Try to see what she saw. Try to trust what she read. Lord, thank you for this incredible life lived by Sue. Thank you that she now sees clearly what she only saw dimly, and that she gets to dance, run, sprint, do whatever her little heart desires unto. Father, I ask for health and healing. Worth, Matthew, Sarah, Ethan, and grandkids, the extended family, Father, the community members that Sue impacted, neighbors, the extended family, all of our brothers and sisters, Lord. I ask that you would help us help them, but that you would help family in particular. Those who knew her the best, those who are therefore grieving the most, at least get a taste of what she did, which was trust and peace even when the storms were. So I ask that you would reward us for gathering. I also ask that you would enable us to celebrate. Because anyone who met her is literally a different person because they met her. Therefore, she will literally live on in us in the way that we now walk in the world. So please help us to navigate this strange paradox of mourning yet rejoicing. I ask that you would in particular empower the family, empower those closest to Sue, to grieve well, to not be ashamed, to not hide it, but to embrace it. And ultimately, Lord, I ask that you move them to you, that they may learn how to do this. And if they already do, that it will all the sweeter, all the deeper, one where they can smell perfume on you that married them. You possibly help us to see the word, help us to trust. It's in the name of Jesus that we say and now sing. Thy will be.
I'm so confused. I know I heard you loud and clear. I followed through. Somehow I ended up here. I don't want to think, and may never understand, and that my broken heart is part of your plan. When I try to pray, all I've got is hurt. These four words, I will be, I will become, I will become. I know you're good, but this don't feel good right now. I know you think of things I could never think about. Trying to count on the joy, distracted by the noise, just trying to make sense of all of your promises. Sometimes I can stop. Remember that you're God. I am not so. I will be done. I will be done. I will be done like a child on my knees. All that comes to me is I will be done. I will be done. I will. I know you see me. I know you hear me, Lord. Your plans are for me. Goodness you have in store. I know you hear me. I know you see me, Lord. Your plans are for me. Goodness you have in store. So I will be done. I will be done. I will be done. Like a child on my knees, all that comes to me is I will be done. I will be done. I will be done. I know you see me. I know you hear me. And every hand I can see planted by water, never will run dry. So let it be God for me. God, we bless the Lord of fill our hearts, but also to know you have to make it up. Your name on high, shine like the sun, make darkness running high. We go deeper, make the soul, and on the very line. Time for us to hold and survive. We were made. Oh, 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 we were made in our Father's arms. The world now from where we fall. So may we all God be true for us. Fill our hearts for us. The one we are. Just to know you have to stay with us. Your name on high. Shine like Sunday darkness running high. We know we were made so that on the merry ride. Time for us to fall. We were made to fly. Joy unspeakable, faith unshakable, love unstoppable, anything is possible. Joy unspeakable, faith unshakable, love unstoppable, anything is possible. Joy unspeakable, faith unshakable, love unstoppable, anything is possible. Joy unspeakable, faith unshakable, love unstoppable, anything is possible. Just to know you have to stay. Your name on high, shine like the sun, make darkness running. We know we were made so that all the very wide. Time for us to just survive. We were made to thrive. Oh, 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 oh,
Again, just want to thank everybody. If you guys heard anything, I want you to hear. We love you. Infinitely Lord Jesus Christ is the universe. Loves you. What do you want to take us? Anything, please remind me. Thank you, everyone who came, caring, loving, includes our service today. If you have any questions or want to know how to contact the church. Make sure. If you have a blessing with like Susan Light, shine all over the light of us.